Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting in the wind, waiting to start again? No.
Bubblegum!
Hey, what is up guys, Zek here, and welcome back to another ZexyZek Q&A. So today I am back to answer some more of your guys' questions. If you have some questions you'd like to ask, you can ask them either here in the YouTube comments or on Twitter. And yeah, the series has been getting a lot of good feedback, so I do plan on doing some more of these. I really enjoy doing them, and they've been getting, yeah, you guys have been showing a lot of support for the series of Q&A, so I will continue to do it. But before we begin, what you see on your screen now is me playing on Ruby Network with Rebellion. We were playing on Factions, and a couple of fans joined, and we let them play with us because it was a fun time. Played some Factions. I may or may not have blown everything up in the end, but you'll have to find out by watching this video. If you'd like to join, the IP is on your screen now. Anyways, let's get right into this Q&A. The first question we have is from Antony, and he asks, ZexyZek, is there going to be more Showdown? So, for those of you guys who do not know what the Showdown is, basically it's a Minecraft game show that I did back in April, and I did it with Jerome, ASF, Basherverse, MLG Hunt, Aviator Gaming. I did it with a bunch of YouTubers, and I do plan on bringing that back. I do not know when, but it will return. I just need to finalize some plans. The plan was to kick it off on when Minorama came around, because I was hosting a live game show there, and that was going to kick off the series again. But Minorama was canceled / postponed / who even knows. So I have no idea what's going on with that. And the Showdown will be returning though, and that's all I can tell you. So let's get to the next question. The Golden Penguin asks, how long do you plan to live with your parents? Now, I haven't really thought about this too much, but I guess I could say what most teenagers say. I plan on living with them until I go to college or move into a condo or figure out what I'm going to do with my future, because I'm clueless right now. No idea what I'm doing with my future. I'm just living it day by day, if you know what I'm saying. And hopefully I will move out when I'm 18, 19, you know. I think that's when most people move out. So I have a good 3 or 4 years, no, 2 to 4 years left with my parents. It's been a good run, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, hopefully I will move into a nice condo or I guess a college dorm or something like that when I'm 18. And that will be when I discontinue living with my parents. So I am only 15 for those of you who don't know, which is why I do live with my parents. And next question from Donatuba, they ask, ZexyZek, who is your celebrity crush? Well, Donatuba, I don't know who my celebrity crush is. Next question. Dawson Shea asks, how did you meet all your YouTuber friends? So, I met all of them in different ways. The first YouTuber friend I ever made was SGC Barbarian. I looked up to him before I started my channel. I watched his videos, and I really enjoyed him. I sent him a message as a fan a long time ago, and he actually replied, which I thought was the coolest thing. So now I try to reply to messages in name of him, because it was really cool that he did that. I met him by sending him a private message, actually. I'm like, hey, man, would you be interested in doing an interview for my channel? And we did that, and it was pretty cool. Yeah, that's how we met. And then one day he's like, hey, man, you want to do a minigame? And I'm like, yeah! So then we started recording, and we became good buds. I met the BAM Lounge guys, or Aviator Gaming, Burtgasm, Big Mac Nation, and MLG Hunt. I met them through... I originally pretty much met them through Team MVG, which was like a kind of YouTube group team that was run by King Jojo. That split up because of numerous reasons. No one wanted to be there anymore. I didn't want to be there anymore. We all dropped out because it wasn't well managed, and it was just kind of a bad, and you know, the whole Minorama ordeal that was run by Jojo as well. Didn't end well, so that's how I actually met those guys. And then we actually met at Minecon, and that's when we really bonded. Minecon 2013. I met all the BAM guys in person, and we chilled, and it was a good time. So that's how I met most of my YouTube friends. I met Bash and Jerome and Mitch, Beijing Canadian. I met all of them in real life, along with Ant Venom and Caveman Films. But I also knew Ant Venom and Caveman Films and Basherverse and Jerome before I met them in real life. But yeah, usually I just meet them by other friends, like hey, you want to come record? I'm like, sure. And I hop into a Skype call, and then I'm like, oh, cool, Basherverse is here. What's up, man? He's like, hey, Zexy, and it's like that. So it's pretty cool. You know, we kind of meet through each other, and that's how I met most of my YouTube friends at the moment. Anyways, next question is from Toby McCrae. They ask, do you have any new series planned for the future? Yes, funny you ask. Me, MLG Hunt or Steven, and Rybellion Ryan. We are planning on starting a new modded survival that is custom mods. I don't want to give away too much, but it will be custom mods, so it won't just be a bunch of mods we find. We have some developers in development of these mods, and it's going to be super awesome. It's going to be a custom mod pack. I don't know if we're going to open it to the public. We probably will, but it's going to be our own series, just us three, and it should be pretty awesome. That should be coming soon once the mod and mod pack is complete. Anyways, next question is from Codio or Saplines HD. They ask, has being a YouTuber boosted your self-esteem and confidence? Well, being a YouTuber, it made me a better public speaker, I guess. I'm not as nervous anymore. Like, back in 4th, 5th grade, I would die when I had to give, like, a presentation or talk in front of a big crowd. But now I'm more used to it. Now I can stand in front of a classroom of, I don't know, 50 kids and just be normal and talk. It's not that big of a deal anymore. I just have to think, well, when I make these videos, any Q&A video could get around 80,000 views. That's 80,000 people listening to my voice. So what's the big deal that 50 people are listening to me in a classroom? So, I mean, being a YouTuber has helped me with public speaking and being nervous in public. That doesn't mean that I'm not nervous. I mean, when I had my panel at UCube in front of probably 700 people, I was still nervous on stage. I was more nervous at the last Minecon, but I do still get nervous. That's not really a question. It's self-esteem and confidence. Confidence, not really. I mean, if I see a bat in my house, which I did this morning, I saw a flying bat in my house. I still was scared. I wasn't that scared, but I mean, I got a tennis racket, and I didn't take my eye off of it. Called animal control. The guy was really cool. He came in. We couldn't get it down, so I had to throw Nerf balls at it. And I shot it with a Nerf gun, and then it flew around a little bit, and I was like, ah, hid in my room. And then the animal control guy captured it with a net and let it go free in the woods. So everyone was happy in the end, except now there's bat poop all over my floors, which is kind of weird. But yep, there was a flying bat in my house, in case you're wondering, and being a YouTuber did not help my confidence at all. I was still scared. But yeah, hell, I guess it has kind of boosted my self-esteem. Anyways, next question is from MC Golden Gaming. They ask, what was your first childhood video game that got you into more video games? I played a lot of games. I know my first console was a GameCube, and I played a lot of Mario games. I think the first game I really got into was the soccer Mario game. It was like Mario Super Strikers. No, that might have been the baseball game. No, that's Sluggers. So yeah, Mario Super Strikers, I think it was called. And it was a soccer game. I really got into that game. It was tons of fun. Also Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, I think it was called. I got into that game a lot. So yeah, GameCube is pretty much what got me into the gaming scene, if you could say that. Next question is from Fausto Rubio. They ask, what are your favorite shows? So I'm going to assume they're saying Netflix or TV shows. So my favorite show of all time is definitely Dexter. You should not watch that if you are not of an appropriate age, because there is some graphic content. So don't just go and watch the show because I said it's good. It is very good, but it does have some graphic content, I guess you could say. But yeah, Dexter's my favorite show. Some close seconds would be Doctor Who. That's a great show. Lost is a great show. Game of Thrones, also don't watch that if you're too young. That's also a great show. Dun 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 dun. My friends and I just sing that theme song everywhere we go. It's great. The Walking Dead is kind of there. Breaking Bad was a great show. I watched so much TV. White Collar was it's okay, I guess. Prison Break was a good show. But yeah, I do watch a lot of TV. So every TV show I listed, I would definitely recommend you guys watch it, as long as you're of the appropriate age to watch them. And the last question we have is peanut butter or whipped cream? And obviously, I choose whipped cream. So that is going to do it for this session of question and answers. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to drop a like. I hope you guys are enjoying this series, because I do enjoy making them. If you have a question, you can tweet them at me, or you can leave them in the YouTube comments, and you might be featured in the next video. So thank you guys for watching. And as always, stay sexy. See you guys.